Good morning. So I have a question for you guys. What's something that you are afraid of? So what are you afraid of?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Coyotes.
Coyotes. Oh. And what else?
Thunder.
Thunder. Addie, what are you afraid of? Yeah? Are you afraid of this not working?
My name's Cameron, and there are only two things I'm afraid of. I am afraid of spiders, and I am afraid of the dark.
Hi, I'm Jax, and I'm afraid of the dark. Bats. I'm afraid to lose my family. I'm afraid that I might lose my mom or dad.
Those were all really great answers. There's all kinds of different things that we can be afraid of as people, right? Because the world can be a scary place. For example, I do not like spiders and cockroaches. And I can relate with Jackson about how I'm afraid to lose my dad eventually, right? Because we all do get old or get sick and do go to heaven. But as kids, we don't want to lose our parents, right? Good answer, Jackson. But with all the things that do scare us, do you know what we can rely on? Jesus, exactly, right? God doesn't want us to be afraid. As we've been reading Psalm 23, he tells us, even as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we should fear no evil, right? I also like to think about how Jesus must have been so scared to walk into the city of Jerusalem, knowing what was going to happen to him, right? Knowing that he was going to be made fun of and eventually arrested and then put on the cross. He had to have been so afraid and probably a little angry that God wanted that to happen to him. But Jesus probably had a heart just like Addie's, where he knew God had a plan for him. His dad had a plan for him, and it would all be okay, right? So let's look at Jesus as our example in all things. Jesus prayed when he was scared and sad and nervous. He talked to God. He went off on his own to spend time with God. And I think those are all great things that we can do when we do start to be afraid. Think of Jesus as our example. Pray, ask God to help us not be afraid, and have our happy hearts, just like Addie. All right, have a great week, guys, and drop below your comments of what you are afraid of, but how God helps you to work through those fears and trust in Him.